4 car lengths on this 4th place battle in turn 1.
Pontiac, Ford, and Pontiac make up the top 3 cars. It's still side-by-side for 4th. Carbon copy laps running off here as we near the end of the Talladega 500. Tony Stewart feeling the heat from Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch, the rookie, looking for his first career Winston Cup win. Johnny Benson looking for his first career Winston Cup win. They run second and third, but Tony Stewart continues to keep them all in the rearview mirror.
Single file, they will work off the end of the back straightaway now, still watching the race for the 4th spot. Bobby Hamilton up top, drafting help from Joe Nemechek. Mark Martin gets the advantage down low. He gets a boost from Jeff Burton. Put Martin in the 4th spot. Now they're side by side for the 5th position.
28 cars in that lead draft as they work their way back to the line and the laps wind down. There will be 5 to go this time. Can Tony Stewart hold everyone off? Kurt Busch has been very patient thus far, has not attempted to pull out and pass. A moment ago, it was the front 5 running single file. Now it's just the front 4.
And Barney, Johnny Benson took a brief look at the inside of Kurt Busch. He is thinking about it. He knows it's time to go. He's tired of riding in the 3rd position.
Benson again just takes a peek to the inside, testing the waters for a possible move, but can't find room to do it this time. It is Stewart, Busch, Benson, Martin, and now Jeff Burton to the inside of Bobby Hamilton for 5th.
Opens up the inside lane, trying to squeeze down to the inside is Jeff Burton, racing for the 5th position. All the leaders glued down to the inside of the racetrack. Tony Stewart has about a car length now on Kurt Busch off turn 4.
Still the front 4 cars lead the way from 5th on back. It's side by side as Bobby Hamilton tries to get squeezed back down in that lower lane. That's where he wants to be. But right now, Jeff Burton occupies the spot there. That's the race for 5th. Then it's Ricky Rudd and Joe Nemechek. They're side by side for 7th.
You can throw Dale Jr. in that mix as well. He's right behind on the bumper of Joe Nemechek. Now he draws up alongside Ricky Rudd. They're 2 by 2 by 2 from 4th all the way back to the end of the field.
That battle for 4th is like the log jam. Nobody can get any further up to challenge for 3rd, 2nd, or for the lead. So that front 3 continues to run single file. Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Johnny Benson one more time.
Still double wide, racing for the 4th spot. Bobby Hamilton is stuck, just like Dave Moody said. Can't go forward, can't go backward. He's racing alongside Mark Martin. They come up off the banking now as Martin gets a fender out in front.
Come down with just 3 laps to go this time. Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Johnny Benson, Mark Martin, Bobby Hamilton, your top 5. 6th through 10th, Jeff Burton, Joe Nemechek, Ricky Rudd, Earnhardt Jr., Buckshot Jones, as they work their way back into the corner. Now, when Dale Earnhardt, the late Dale Earnhardt, won here at Talladega, he came from about 14th or 15th in an outside line, but they got boxed up in the inside groove. What's going to happen on the final couple of laps here? They're in turn 2.
It looks like the inside groove is the winning groove this afternoon. Field is off of turn 2.
Tony Stewart has run down low for the last 50 laps or so, and so far nobody's been able to displace him. Kurt Busch takes a little bit of a peek to the outside lane. Nothing there as they hit 3.
Now the challenge is still on for 3rd. Bobby Hamilton and now Johnny Benson are double wide. That side-by-side racing is allowing Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch to pull away. They come up off of turn number 4. Kurt Busch is on Tony Stewart's back bumper.
Better believe Tony Stewart is busy checking that rearview mirror to see what Kurt Busch is doing back there. Kurt Busch just waiting for the right opportunity, knowing if he makes the right move, it might work. If it's a wrong move, it'll backfire. Meanwhile, here comes Bobby Hamilton. Nobody planned on him. He's going for the lead.
They're starting to gang up on Kurt Busch in the 2nd spot. Bobby Hamilton to the outside. Mark Martin is right there. Joe Nemechek trying to come along. Tony Stewart all by himself in the top spot. They're dragging down the back stretch.
We have seen it done before, late on the outside lane, and Bobby Hamilton is trying to do it again. He pulls up now. He is after Kurt Busch. Puts a wheel up to the number 2 spot. He'll look for the lead into 3.
Here comes Bobby Hamilton. He tried to go for the top spot. Nothing doing. Tony Stewart all by himself, 1 car length out in front. They are side by side for 2nd. Kurt Busch in the inside lane. Benson takes a look, tries to make it 3 wide, but gets back in line.
1 lap to go, heading down for the white flag this time. Tony Stewart trying to hold on to the lead. Bobby Hamilton trying to get around the outside, and at the start-finish line, Hamilton makes the pass. He gets around Tony Stewart and leads him back to turn 1 for the final time.
Makes the pass and makes it stick. He's got about a car length on Tony Stewart. If he can keep it down on the bottom, he can block the Home Depot Pontiac. Bobby Hamilton will lead them off of turn 2.
Hamilton takes it up to the outside retaining wall now, ducks it down to the low line. Trying to block all 3 lanes at once is Bobby Hamilton. Here they come for the final time. It's Stewart in 2nd. On the outside, Joe Nemechek. Hamilton leads him to 3.
Kurt Busch is not a factor. Tony Stewart is not a factor. Bobby Hamilton is in the lead at Talladega. 3 wide behind. Tony Stewart now will grab 2nd. Kurt Busch is 3rd. Stewart's going to try to mount a charge. He looks inside. He looks looks outside, nothing doing. Hamilton has the lane covered.
Hamilton blocks coming up the racetrack, keeping Tony Stewart from making the move. Bobby Hamilton, driving for Andy Petrie Racing, is going to score his first win for that team here today in the Talladega 500. Tony Stewart comes in second. A great run for Kurt Busch, his career best. He's third. Mark Martin is fourth, and Bobby Labonte finishes in the fifth position. Let's go to pit road.
Jimmy Elledge, the crew chief for Bobby Hamilton. Jimmy, congratulations.
I can't believe it. What a day, This car we run second here to Dale last year, and we brought it back for that reason and hoped that we could pull the win off, and were able to do it. Bobby Hamilton did a great job. Great day for APR.
Did you think you could do it from the outside?
Well, they were all running down on the bottom, and they were just determined to be on the bottom, and, our car was pretty good up top, and it was real free, and I just told him, I said, just keep, if they want to run the bottom, pin them to the bottom and make them earn it.
All right, go to victory lane and enjoy it. That's Jimmy Elledge, the crew chief for the winning car, Bobby Hamilton.